Salud, mi gente, you boys coming through once again. Before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. For those who've been showing love and support, thank you very much, man. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. So I do highly appreciate you guys on some real stuff, man. So I want to talk about something that was said on a No Jumper show. But before that, I want to talk about this case, right? So for those who are from Southern California, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this case. For those who are not, just listen, right? So there was a girl, Celeste Hernandez, been missing since she was 13. Apparently, she was found inside a Tesla trunk, right? After 2 years. So right now she's supposed to be 15, right? Of course, she been unalive this whole time. And this Tesla belongs to a singer named Dave, right? I believe he's from Texas. And he's living in California, right? Now, I don't know if there has been any arrest yet, but they're coming. It's coming, right? Now, the thing about this is that actually the mom of this girl, who is already identified as Celeste Hernandez, came out and did an interview with TMZ and basically said that she recalls that her daughter, 12 at the time, had a boyfriend named Dave, right? Had matching tattoos with the word "shish," like "be quiet," like the Rihanna tattoo. Interesting, right? So yes, this guy, a chomo, right, dating a 12-year-old. A year after dating, he decided to allegedly unalive her, right? The creepy thing about this is that it is said that possibly she was unalive on her birthday, right? And I don't know if he has dropped tracks or songs, I don't know, but he has dropped like singles on her birthday, talking about relation and love and unaliving and stuff like that, like weird stuff, right? So of course there's gonna be some kind of connection right there, Now, sad situation, man. The guy just is gonna go to California. I hope he goes through it right there, But what I want to speak about is that there's this clown named Brandon in a No Jumper show, right? So they're discussing this case and how this guy is basically a showmo, right? I don't know how old was he, but she was 12, and he straight wanted to take it to Mexicans. Like, the Mexican culture is to blame to what happened to that girl. This case had nothing to do with Mexicans. Does not have to do nothing with blacks. It just have to do with that young girl and this singer who happens to be black. But again, it seems like he wants to justify his actions and basically say, well, there's pictures in where you can see Dave paying young Mexicans to stay quiet, so they don't expose that this guy is dating that girl. The mom knew about the dating, and then he was trying to bring quinceañeras and all that stuff, right? But let's just talk about this real quick, man. First of all, I don't think all blacks, it's just that clown, man. I don't think blacks think this way, man. I hope not. But let's just think about this, right? Wants to bring up the quinceañera stuff. Well, there's the sweet 16s too, If people, there's a lot of misconception that people have, right? That if you come to Mexico, it's allowed. This is that you can date a minor and stuff like that. No, man, do not get those ideas, because if you come to Mexico and trying to get with a minor, you will go to jail. It's not legal, man. It's illegal, man. They'll call the cops on you and they'll send you to jail. Guarantee, man. So do not get those ideas. A lot of people got those ideas that in Mexico you can do this. No, no, man. Just try it. Watch. You're gonna go to jail, man. But A lot of, let's just put it this way. Back in the days, man, back in the days, it was known in the U.S., in Mexico for, maybe our grandparents dated a minor back then, right? That minor became your grandmother, you know. Maybe in the States was the same way, you have seen stories, Elvis Presley. Didn't he had a minor as a girlfriend, wife, or baby mama, something like that? So it's not just Mexicans. It's all around. You know what I mean? You cannot say, okay, well, Shomos is only because of this culture. Nah, man, that's something ignorant to say that. You know what I mean? It's like an attack that people want to do to our kind of people. And it's not okay, man. It's not okay, man. It's time to people to start, you know what? Like all this stupid behavior, man, start canceling people, man. Stop watching that type of shows, man. Because at the end of the day, they want that. They want to make us little. And it's not okay, man. It's not okay. Especially when you're having a real conversation about a sad situation that took place. And then now it seems like they want to justify, or this person by the name of Brandon wants to justify why this singer did what he did. Like basically, like the mom allowed it. Like their friends allowed it. Like nobody called the cops on this guy. Let's just be honest, man. Everybody was in high school at one point, right? You know how girls act. You know they want to date older men, And guess what? Whether the mom wants it or not, that girl's gonna do whatever she wants. If the mom does not give her permission, she's gonna sneak out. She had a history of sneaking out of the house. So she was like that, man. So can you really blame the mom? Right here, it's not about pointing fingers. It's about the act that took place. Screw the who was that's your fault or your fault. You didn't say nothing. Nah, man. That person should not unalive that girl. Simple as that, man. You missing the big picture right here. You know what I mean? That act, that guy should not done that. Yes, he's a chomo. He concentrated on he prayed on a minor, but he unalived that minor. He shouldn't done that, man, at all. And you cannot blame the family. Come on. I mean, I feel like people like this guy, right? From No Jumper, right? There's one guy on the back speaking over him and basically saying, what does this has to do with Mexican? And you know what? I applaud this guy. No, that's what's up. But people like this, man, have to be canceled, man. Honestly, you on a big platform, you have some responsibility, man. How can you want to make it about race? Why do we always have to make it about race when it's a topic like this? Ain't nobody concentrated that this guy is black. Ain't nobody tripping on that. A chomo is a chomo regardless of skin color. So why do we have to make it about race when it comes down to this topic? That disappoint me, but again, what can you expect from that No Jumper show? And something's gonna do something about it. I doubt it. This guy has history of always making into whatever they're speaking about, always making it into a race. Mexican blacks. Come on, man. Don't people get tired of that shit? Especially when it's something serious like this. I don't know what's going through that guy's mind. He looks like a goofy for sure, man. Just the way, he carries himself, the way he talks, that kind of shit that he comes out with, what he says. Looks like a goofy, man. But still, man, that is the responsibility of whoever's running that show, man, to make sure that he puts like people that are gonna be more professional, right? I do understand that, okay, drama sells, all this stuff, but at what extent? At what extent? They want to put the most controversial individuals in this show so they can bring debates, arguments, talk about some crazy ass stuff. Maybe, I mean, I wouldn't even doubt that that was a script. They were like, hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, it's your turn to say something about the Mexicans. You know, so everybody can start talking about it. We're gonna get the audience, the Mexicans, the blacks, and we're gonna get the whites from the outside. You know, so it's like, it feels that way. You know, it feels that way, but it's time for us to be like, you know what? Screw this platform. All they're doing is trying to bring us down, and what we doing? We're giving them the view. We're giving them the view, you know. So hopefully, they do convict this guy named Dave, and justice for that young girl, man. She didn't deserve to go through that, regardless of what happened with her and that singer. She didn't deserve to lose her life like that. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. So with this being said, man, we are out.